Hey everybody, this is Rick with AmazingAccuracy.com. Today is August 13th, 2024. It's currently 8:54 p.m. Chicago time. All right, tonight, yes, it's night here, but I wanted to give you three stocks that I'm looking at that I think has an opportunity in the extreme near future, within days, maybe even as soon as tomorrow, as all these crazy reports come out. Who knows what might happen then. But I'm going to show you some analysis, some work that I just did on these three stocks I think you need to put on your radar. Of course, this is not a recommendation to buy, sell, trade, or give away, or whatever it is that you want to do. This is simply for educational purposes only. And everything that I say, if I even use the word buy, I'm talking paper trading, okay? And then what you do is up to you. All right. Let's start off first with Nike. All right, Nike. Okay, this is a daily chart of Nike, and recently we had a big gap down. It was right here. Let me just expand this out a little bit so you can see that. So Nike on positive earnings gapped down the very next day on Friday, June 28th. Now, since then, it has formed this W pattern here, is this consolidation, this area of demand. And if you'll notice here, I've got some fib extensions plotted on here. Let me compress so you can see where I anchored it. You can see that I anchored it off this top over here. I believe it was like December 21st, 2023. Came down to the low here of April 5th, 2024. And then the recent top of June 24th, 2024. And you can see that it has marked the demand location here, 0.786, around the 70-75 area. 70-72 is the fib calculation. And you can see, for example, here that, let me expand this some more. As it was trading in this range here, we had these couple of high highs where there was rejection both times. And then today, you can see that it opened, made low at the, what was resistance is now support, has moved up, closed up on the day. I could see this thing now likely to move up to the 82.35 target first. All right, that's midway in closing this gap. It is also previous support going way back. And if it closes above the 82.35 level here, then the next target zone is up here in the 88.66 area, where it would likely find supply, where we would likely see a rejection for some kind of a correction. So that would certainly be a place to exit either all or a good portion of your position. So 82.35 would be like the first target, 88.66 around there would be the second. You can see that it was significant support back here in April. It was also significant support back here September of last year. Okay, and then we can really go back to around October 2022 when it made that final pullback before it shot up into the stratosphere. So very important area here around the 88.66 zone. So I like Nike to go higher. And that's how things look there. Now, the next market I want to look at is this Mobileye Global. Okay, that's MBLY. And the question is, why am I interested in Mobileye? So right here you can see that we had today came back down into this area of demand. It is the 1.786. It's an extension, 1.786. So that it made a double bottom in that zone right there. Mark that up. Is that come tomorrow, all right, being the August, let's see, tomorrow's August 14th, right? We have these reports coming out. And the market is going to react in one way or the other. It's been very volatile recently. What you want to look at here is that if this area holds and you have a break, let's say a break above 1619, you're breaking above the previous little swing top that occurred right here. And especially if you close above this 1619 price level right here, price structure is then indicating that it wants to come and it wants to close the gap. And it may even and likely continue even beyond that up to the, let me get it for you, the 2348 area there. Okay, so I got that marked off. And that's currently the 618 zone here on the extension. All right, so the Mobileye is a simple one. Basically, you're looking at this compression zone right here. All right, this demand zone, as we would call it, as it just keeps respecting the bounds of these two levels here. But if we get a break and a close, especially above this 1619, expect it to likely go to close the gap, which would be somewhere about 1970. I'll go ahead and mark that. And to get rid of the noise here, I'm going to take the extensions off. Moving on to our third and final stock is Oxy. Now, Oxy, I thought, was a pretty nice looking pattern here. Just recently here, we can see that we had positive earnings in Oxy. Revenue wasn't so hot, but earnings was good. Anyway, what happened is since then, prices rose up. It hit this area of supply. You can see that what was once support is now resistance. You can see that it was support here. It was resistance here. So this is definitely a level to watch, because what you want to look for here in Oxy is that we get a resumption of the move up. We want to break this previous high, which is also breaking this area of supply. And doing so, we will likely move up higher. First trim target would be 61.33, and then we'd go 63.55, 64.78, and then it's open season all the way up to around 68.31. If you take a look at why I find this one interesting, is if you look at the low that was made on August 5th, let's take it all the way back in history and see how important this zone is. This zone caused prices to react February 6th. It caused prices to bounce up January 19th. It also did so December 12th of last year. It did so here on, get it in there, June 23rd of last year. We had May 11th of last year. We had March 15th of last year. And we could certainly go all the way back to July of 2022. And all the way back here to March of 2022. So this area here has proven to be a very important demand area. It's like as prices move into this zone, it kicks out. Notice every time it comes into this zone, it's made great moves up. You see it comes down here, move up again here. Look at this large move up here. So we're in that same situation once again, but you want to have some kind of confirmation. The nice thing is that it's currently pulling back after making this tiny little double top here. It's currently pulling back. You like to see that this zone continues to be respected. We get a break above this trend line. We get a close above it. We will likely move beyond this supply zone. And then from here, we can be looking for a nice move in Oxy. All right, well, those are the 3 stocks I wanted to share with you. I hope that all makes sense, guys. All right, I got to go. So, hey, you know, if you like this kind of analysis, you want to see more, well, I need a little encouragement, and that means please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the notification bell so that you'll be informed of my upcoming video. And give me a like too, please, because it helps with that YouTube algorithm. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.